ever wondered what makes Warren Buffett one of the most successful investors of all time? Well, it's not just a stroke of luck or a silver spoon. Buffett's success is the result of a robust investment philosophy, a keen understanding of business, and a consistent work ethic. Known as the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett has built a reputation as a shrewd investor, amassing a vast fortune through his company, Berkshire Hathaway. His success can be distilled down to 10 key principles. These include value investing, maintaining a long-term perspective, understanding his circle of competence, recognizing economic moats, ensuring a margin of safety, demonstrating consistency and patience, selecting quality management, remaining committed to continuous learning, practicing frugality, and choosing simple and understandable investments. These principles have not only propelled Buffett to the pinnacle of success, but have also made him an inspiration to many. So, are you ready to delve deeper into the world of Warren Buffett? Let's unravel the secrets behind his success. First on the list is value investing. This is one of the key strategies that has made Warren Buffett one of the most successful investors in the world. But what exactly is value investing? Simply put, it's the practice of buying stocks for less than their intrinsic values. Imagine you're at a yard sale and you spot a vintage guitar. You know it's worth around $1,000, but it's priced at only $200. You've just found a value investment. Buffett applies this strategy to the stock market. He meticulously studies companies, trying to understand their true value. He looks at their financials, their business model, their competitive position, and a host of other factors. If he believes a company's stock price is significantly below its true value, he'll buy and hold on to it until the market corrects itself. Buffett's mantra, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get," encapsulates this principle. By focusing on value rather than cost, Buffett has built an investment empire that has stood the test of time. Next, we have the long-term perspective. One of the cornerstones of Warren Buffett's success is his unwavering focus on the long term. He isn't swayed by the ebb and flow of the market. Instead, he zeroes in on the fundamental value of a business, with the conviction that over time, market price will reflect this intrinsic value. Buffett's long-term perspective isn't about being stubborn or resistant to change. Rather, it's about having the patience and wisdom to recognize that real growth and value creation take time. This perspective frees him from the pressure of short-term performance and allows him to make decisions based on what he believes will yield the greatest return in the long run. This approach requires an immense amount of discipline, patience, and conviction, but as Buffett's track record shows, it pays off handsomely. Remember, as we navigate the world of investing and beyond, in the words of Buffett, our favorite holding period is forever. Thirdly, Buffett adheres to his circle of competence. Now, you may wonder, what does this mean? The idea is rather simple but incredibly effective. The circle of competence refers to the pool of subjects or areas that one understands deeply. It's about knowing what you know and, equally important, what you don't. Buffett firmly believes in sticking to one's circle of competence. He doesn't venture into unknown territories or get swayed by the latest fads. Instead, he invests in businesses he thoroughly understands, those that fall within his circle. This approach eliminates unnecessary risks and increases the chances of making informed and successful investment decisions. It's about not overstepping the boundaries of your knowledge, not allowing the allure of potential profits to cloud your judgment. It's about staying grounded in what you know best. So, here's a takeaway from the Oracle of Omaha himself. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. Fourth on the list is economic moats. An interesting term, isn't it? Well, let's decipher it. Picture a castle surrounded by a wide, deep, water-filled trench for protection. That's a moat. Now apply this concept to the world of business. An economic moat is essentially a distinct advantage a company has over its competitors, allowing it to protect its market share and profitability. It's something unique and valuable that's hard to replicate. Warren Buffett, the maestro of the investment world, has a keen eye for such businesses. He prefers companies with robust brand names, high customer loyalty, and other unique features that keep competitors at arm's length. Think of the Coca-Colas and Apples of the world. These companies have carved out their own niches, creating barriers to entry that are hard to surmount. Buffett's strategy isn't about finding the next big thing. It's about identifying businesses that have already built strong fortresses around themselves. As the Oracle of Omaha puts it, he believes in investing in businesses with a moat around them. Fifth on the list is margin of safety. This principle is a cornerstone of Warren Buffett's investing strategy. It's the concept of buying into businesses when their market price is significantly below their intrinsic value, thus providing a cushion against unforeseen market fluctuations. Think of it like this. If you're buying a house, you wouldn't pay full price if you knew the roof needed major repairs, would you? Instead, you'd calculate the cost of fixing the roof and subtract it from the asking price. In other words, you'd seek a margin of safety. For Buffett, this principle minimizes risk and maximizes potential returns. It's like buying a dollar bill for 50 cents. But it's not about finding cheap companies, it's about finding quality companies that are undervalued. In a fluctuating market, this strategy provides a buffer. Buffett emphasizes the three most important words in investing are margin of safety. A sixth, we have consistency and patience. Warren Buffett's success is not due to sporadic high-risk gambles, but rather a steady, unfaltering adherence to his own investment philosophy. His approach is marked by unyielding consistency, sticking to his principles even when the market seems to waver. And then there's patience. Buffett doesn't rush decisions, he doesn't panic sell or get carried away with temporary market highs. He waits, he observes, and when the time is right, he makes his move. He's the embodiment of the old adage, good things come to those who wait. Imagine playing a long, strategic game of chess where every move is thought out and calculated. That's how Buffett navigates the financial markets. He waits for the opportune moment when others might be scrambling or acting out of fear. He remains patient, consistent, and calm. In his own words, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Seventh on the list is quality management. Warren Buffett's investment strategy isn't just about finding companies with big margins or a promising future, it's also about investing in companies with competent and honest management. You see, for Buffett, the quality of those in charge is as crucial as the business itself. He understands that a company's long-term success is heavily influenced by its management. Good management can navigate through stormy economic weather, make wise decisions, and keep a company on the path to prosperity. Conversely, poor management can run even the most promising business into the ground. Buffett's approach is to look at the track record of the management team, their transparency in dealings, and their ability to make prudent decisions that benefit the company and its shareholders. This careful analysis, this insistence on quality management, is a cornerstone of Buffett's investment philosophy. Buffett insists when management with a reputation for brilliance tackles a business with a reputation for poor economics, it's the reputation of the business that remains intact. Eighth, we have continuous learning. A cornerstone of Warren Buffett's success is his unwavering commitment to expanding his knowledge. He is a voracious reader, dedicating a significant portion of his day to this enlightening pastime. He's not just flipping through the pages of a thriller novel or skimming headlines. No, he's deeply engrossed in financial reports, business journals, and books that sharpen his understanding of the world's economic machinery. His constant thirst for knowledge is more than a hobby. It's a strategic tool, an investment in his own intellectual capital. Each page he turns, each fact he absorbs, sharpens his insight and broadens his perspective, giving him a distinct edge in the business world. This is the secret weapon that allows him to spot opportunities where others see only risks, to find value where others see only cost. The man himself says it best, read 500 pages every day. That's how knowledge works. Ninth on the list is frugality. For most, the image of a billionaire is one of lavish lifestyles and extravagant spending. Yet, Warren Buffett defies this stereotype with his notably frugal lifestyle. Despite being one of the wealthiest individuals on the planet, Buffett lives in the same house he bought in the late 1950s, drives a modest car, and is known for his love of simple, inexpensive meals. This frugality extends far beyond his personal life and into his investing philosophy. Buffett doesn't invest in businesses that are flashy or trendy. Instead, he invests in companies that are undervalued but have solid fundamentals and the potential for long-term growth. By avoiding unnecessary expenses and focusing on value, Buffett has been able to accumulate wealth and make savvy investments that pay off in the long term. This approach underscores the importance of living within one's means and making thoughtful, calculated financial decisions. Buffett lives by the principle, if you buy things you don't need, soon you will have to sell things you need. Finally, we have simple and understandable investments. Warren Buffett, the sage of Omaha, is known for his preference for simplicity. He gravitates towards businesses that are straightforward, with proven and predictable earnings. He doesn't chase after complex high-tech ventures with uncertain futures. Instead, he opts for companies that produce goods or services that people will always need, like insurance or consumer goods. Buffett's strategy is grounded in common sense and practicality. He believes in investing in what you know and understand, instead of getting lost in the intricacies of complicated business models. This approach has served him well over the years, and it's something that every investor can take to heart. After all, why complicate things when the simple route can lead to success? Buffett once said, "I don't look to jump over 7-foot bars. I look around for 1-foot bars that I can step over." This is a testament to his investment philosophy: simple, understandable, and successful. So those were the 10 key principles that Warren Buffett lives by. Let's briefly revisit them. Value investing, the cornerstone of Buffett's strategy, involves buying stocks for less than their intrinsic value. His long-term perspective allows him to ignore short-term fluctuations and focus on the bigger picture. By understanding his circle of competence, he invests only in businesses he fully comprehends. Economic moats or sustainable competitive advantages are what he seeks in these businesses. The margin of safety is his risk mitigation technique, ensuring he always has a safety net. Consistency and patience are key as he waits for the perfect opportunity. Quality management is another critical aspect, as he believes in investing in companies with competent leadership. His dedication to continuous learning keeps him ahead of the curve. Frugality, despite his wealth, keeps him grounded. Lastly, he advocates for simple and understandable investments, sticking to his circle of competence. Incorporating these principles into your own life could be your first step towards achieving immense success, just like Warren Buffett.